Northview averaging 40 points per game, taking on Mona Shores, who are giving up more than 50. That's a bad recipe. That's Ozzie Gordon turning the corner and going 45 yards deep into Mona Shores territory, and then Gordon's going to finish it off here. 35-7 the final tonight.
Northview with the win in that game. Our last stop before the half is the black-white crossover between Forest Hill Central and Creston. One-sided affair here. Ranger defense had him pinned back. There's a safety, made it 10-zip still in the first quarter. Jamal Canoe, really good running back for Forest Hill Central, in for the score. The Rangers go on to win 74-14. Friends, only halfway through. Highlights of 22 games in this show, so stick around.
Still have highlights of 11 games coming up for you. We're going to start down south with a big showdown in the Wolverine Conference. Paw and OTSEGO, each 2-0 early fourth quarter. Paw up 10-0, not for long. Jared Klein with the hook up to Tyler Nass. It's a 10-7 game. OTSEGO then with the ball again after a turnover. Colin Aaron's up the middle from 1 yard out. It's a 14-10 OTSEGO lead. 30 seconds later, though, Pawpaw's Shane Chapman going to throw a bomb to Luke Vavra. And look at this, going to tiptoe down the sidelines for a 70-yard score. Pawpaw goes on to knock off OTSEGO in overtime. Final score 23-20.
The OK Blue kicking off conference play tonight. Defending state champion Falcons of West Catholic. You want to play quarterback? Oh, just gets run over. That's Jalen Faison on Cam Wysocki. But Wysocki had a great night. Check out the touch here. Down 14-7 in the second. Nick Handelin somehow comes down with the grab. Referee's got to make sure who has the ball. And yeah, it's a touchdown. It was 14-13. The lead was cut on West. 21-13 in the third. Jalen Faison. Check out the move up here. Little dip to the inside, creates some space, and he is gone. 47 yards was 27-13. But back came Northern, 27-20 in the fourth. Wysocki again looking off the little left side to Handelin, who makes the grab, 27-27. We're going to overtime. Then after the Huskies failed to score in OT, first play for West, and it's Tommy Staskowitz. Nowhere to throw, is going to run it instead, and that's your game winner. Great game tonight. West over Northern, 33-27 in overtime.
Blues really good this year. Also from the Blue, Belding at Comstock Park. Panthers won their first two games by identical 41-7 scores. While early in this game, Belding back to punt all the way down to the 10-yard line. Dan Madura's got a decision. You pick it up, he picks it up, he runs, he gets a block, and he gets to the outside, and he's gone. Oh, did you see that block? Nice. 90-yard punt return from Madura, and Comstock Park takes the early lead in this game. They would build on it. Late first quarter, second down, Jake Brown gets the snap, fakes the handoff. He's gone for the touchdown, 15-yard score, 38-7. Comstock Park now 3-0.
Heading back to the Wolverine Conference down south, the Comstock Colts in Allegan to take on the Tigers tonight. Third quarter, a 27-0 Allegan lead. And this is Gary Jones going to take it in from 10 yards out for the score. And Allegan had this thing in cruise control tonight. 41-6 winners, the final tonight over Comstock.
On the heels of an impressive win over Constantine last week, the unbeaten Panthers of Penfield venturing into Kalamazoo, meeting the winless Fighting Irish of Hackett Catholic. Penfield's doing it in the air. 37 yards. Nicholas Acton to Roy Herpin. He is gone. First score of the game, and there were plenty more to come. In the first again, make it 13-0 now. Penfield again. Acton going to put this one up far side for Jonathan Everett, who pulls it in. Panthers rolling. They win tonight 55-20.
The open play in the OK Gold. Thornapple Kellogg, the defending conference champs, took on Catholic Central, the defending state champ. Cougars on the attack. Miles Morrissey to Devin Scott. Stiff touchdown. Made it 42-0. Then on the ensuing kickoff, Thornapple Kellogg going to fumble, and watch Nate Holler and scoop it up and take it in for the score. Nate's got some wheels. Catholic Central 49, Thornapple Kellogg 7.
Willie Sneeden and spread offense have left Muskegon Heights, and so far the Tigers have been struggling. Just 12 points scored in the first two games. Tonight hosting Bay City John Glenn, but the offense came to life tonight. Deshaun Thrower with a 3-yard touchdown pass to Kevin Day. Muskegon Heights on the board. It's a 7-7 game. Then it is Deshaun Thrower again, this time a 41-yard touchdown pass, and Heights picking up its first victory of the season tonight. 34-21 the final.
Battle of Unbeatens in Wyoming. 2-0 Rockets of KELLOGGSVILLE entertaining the 1-0 Bucks of Buchanan, who were actually idle last week after a big opening night. They showed little rust. Lyman Thomas to Doug Freeman, who will roll over a few defenders and take it in. Bucks led it by a 14-2 count. A little later, Thomas going to hand it off to Jeff Mucha, and he will go in untouched. That made it 20-2. That's the final. Buchanan knocking off Kelloggsville.
Off the Saugatuck for Game 19, the Indians continue to roll over anybody that puts them on their schedule right now. Tonight it was Watervliet, Bradley Speed, quarterback keeper, 9 yards. That made it 19-0 Saugatuck. And then Speed again. Watch, he's going to fumble it, but scoop it up and then take it in for the score. There he is. Great hands, and he's in. Speed's quite a quarterback. Saugatuck 41, Watervliet 13.
Former Michigan State Spartan Andre Rison was a 5-time Pro Bowl receiver, most notably with the Atlanta Falcons back in the early 90s. He is back now in Flint, back coaching at his alma mater, Flint Northwestern. They made the trip to Cedar Springs tonight. Fourth quarter, this is Tyler Cavell going to hook it up. Passes to Brandon Slater, and Brandon going to go down the far sideline for the touchdown. And we've got a 21-20 ball game, so they go for 2. Cedar Springs, nice little pass right there. Tyler with the touchdown pass or the 2-point conversion. It's a 22-21 game, and Cedar Springs gets the victory tonight over visiting Flint Northwestern 22-21.
21st stop of the night, Benville Blackhawks playing their home opener against Lawrence. First quarter action. Nick Oviedo doing the damage here. This one will cover 27 yards. Number 1 gets the quarter, breaks the tackle, and takes it in. That made it 6-0 Blackhawks, as you can see just early in the first quarter. A little later on in the second, Nick Svay is going to do the damage here off the handoff, up the middle and in from 6 yards out. Benville rolling in their opener, 42-0.
Good for the Blackhawks. And a bonus game on the Frenzy. Hamilton and Byron Center. You see the brand new surface on their field. Looks beautiful. And then the team played great tonight. Garrett Cross breaks through 2 defenders, bounces off the 3rd, evades a 4th and 5th tackler, and he's going to go 34 yards. That put Byron Center up 21-0, and Byron Center rolls to the win, 51-14. Tigers highlights coming up right after this.